Hi Taurus, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot readings from the heart. So we're doing your reading for March 2018. Now I'm doing it slightly different this month. A lot of people didn't like, a lot of people like the longer readings, but some people didn't. Some people kind of thought, oh, too long, 50 minutes per piece, but that's the way that I read. Even on a general reading, I like to kind of really get into the story. So I thought this month what we'll try is 3 readings in one. You've got a couples love reading coming up, couples or those of you who are kind of attached in relationships coming up. You've got a singles reading as your second reading, singles love reading as the second reading, and your third reading is a 5-card general message reading. So a message from the universe in 5 cards generally. Please have a look at the description bar below, Taurus, because you'll be able to see when your readings are up. Obviously it's the couples reading first, so that's a foregone conclusion, but you'll be able to see when the singles reading is coming up and when the general reading is coming up as well. Okay, so check out the description bar for description box for those timings. So universe, spirit, show me what is coming in for those Taurus people who are in relationships or attached to someone. Show me what's coming in for Taurus. What's coming in for Taurus? Show me Taurus. What's coming in for Taurus? Show me what's coming in for Taurus people who are in relationships or attached to someone in love in the month of March 2018. Show me what's coming in for Taurus. Show me what's coming in for those Taurus people who are in relationships. So Taurus, Sun and rising sign in relationships or who are attached to people. What's coming in for them in March 2018? Show me. Okay, let's split the deck into 3. Oh, sorry, I've got a bit of sniffles here. Right, so the focus is on the lovers. So the lovers is all about, sometimes this can be a decision, yes, it can, because it represents many people. Lovers can be third party as well. But lovers is also about being involved. The energies or the focus for you guys will be around, either making a choice or, having a very strong partnership, strong union with an individual. Can also be a Gemini individual. The challenge is the Queen of Pentacles. So the reason that you guys are thinking this, or the focus is on this, now the Queen of Pentacles can be you because you're Taurus. Usually she'd represent a Capricorn, male or female, but she can be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo for a general reading. So it might be, when you get a Queen of Pentacles, this is somebody who really wants to settle down. She's not in the reverse, which, she's not focused on herself. She's not really bad in the reverse. She's just somebody who probably wants to focus on her career. She doesn't really want to, oh God, I hope you guys can see that. Sorry, the lighting. In the reverse, she tends to be somebody who focuses on herself and somebody who likes to, focus on her career, going to the gym. She likes doing things for herself, by herself. She has lovers and she's got a boyfriend probably, but she doesn't really want to settle down, in the reverse. She's all about kind of the me life. When I'm ready, then I'll do it. But right now I want to be free, single. Not so much single, she can be still in a relationship, but I don't really want to put the energy into maybe having children. I want to get my, my career underway. I want to be in a really top position by a certain age, and then we'll see about the kids or marriage or that type of thing. Or she might just want lovers, not be in a relationship. But in the upright, this is somebody who's really focused on settling down, somebody who's focused on, creating a lovely environment, a lovely space, possibly having children is the Queen of Pentacles. She's really serious about things like that. She'll be focused on her career, yes, at the same time, but she's a multitasker. Besides her and the Queen of Wands are the multitasker queens in the tarot, so they're really good at managing everything. Career, family, husband, wife, everything, children, the lot. And it might be that for some of you guys, it might be that the influence is a person around you. A Queen of Pentacles could be a fellow earth sign, or it could be somebody who you feel would just be the perfect person for you with the Queen of Pentacles energy, or it could simply be that you're the Queen of Pentacles, you really want to settle down, and it might be the focus is on having this person that's in your life or around you as that perfect complement to that. The root issue for the lovers is the world. So I think for some of you guys, you have found now the world, when it comes to love, it can mean that you found the best relationship, the best person. There's nobody that can, you found the epitome of everything when it comes to love. And it might be for some of you guys, you feel that the root issue is that you have found. This can be twofold, the world. Ending of phases is the world, but also it's finding the great achievement. And it might be that the root issue is, or in the distant past, you had a great achievement with an individual. You found the one with the world card. And in the recent past, though, I think that there might have been some burdensome energy because you've got the devil. For some of you guys, it might be that your feelings have intensified, because even though the Devil is a card that comes before the World card, it is actually card number 15, I think it is, in the Major Arcana, and the World card, I think, is card number 21. So, there's a gulf between them, but this is a stronger energy when it comes to things intensifying. Some of you guys, it might be that you've had some burdens in a relationship in the recent past, and some trials, some tribulations with the Devil energy, because the Devil is all about toxic energy, negative energy, burdens in relationships, but it can also mean that your feelings intensify as well. The most likely outcome for you guys who are in relationships or you're attached to someone perhaps is the Five of Coins. Five of Coins is another difficult card to explain in relationships, because Five of Coins can either mean that you go through something through thick or thin. It can mean also that you are in a relationship for good or bad, in sickness and in health, because it's a card about support as well. But it can also represent abandonment. We'll see what comes up with that card. Coming in, you guys will experience the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands can be the need to protect the relationship. Seven of Wands can also be that somebody's putting limitations or there's struggles. You guys right now are the Page of Coins. So I feel that you right now, it might be the external factors. Are you looking at a proposal maybe? For some of you guys, you might be looking at the relationship with the Page of Coins in terms of there's some form of there's the potential to invest in this. It might be that you're scrutinizing or speculating on the relationship. Might be that you're looking to move slowly within the relationship with the Page of Pentacles, take things one step at a time. Influence is coming in, Knight of Rods. I'm seeing perhaps another individual coming in here. It could be a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo individual. This is somebody who's really going to, for some of you guys, it might be somebody who's chasing your ass. Could also be a change coming in, because Knights show changes, especially Knight of Rods, Knight of Swords. They're quite significant. They're quick changes as well. The hopes, true love, Ace of Cups. Outcome shows, well, you've got a King of Swords in the outcome here. So this is the person, I feel, Taurus, around you potentially. So it might be that you're facing some struggles coming in with the Seven of Wands, but it might be that that changes with the Knight of Wands energy showing up as influences coming in which this King of Swords gets serious and makes a definitive decision on the relationship, or acts out what they say they're going to do. We're going to have a look at why you guys are showing us the Page of Coins. Why is Taurus showing us the Page of Coins in March 2018 for those of them that are single, sorry, in couples or attached? Show me. Okay, so I think that you guys have probably been looking at the potential to and when I look at these two cards, this guy is looking directly at that pentacle. Okay, so I think that you are looking at the potential to start with the Magician energy, because the Magician is all about, when it comes to love, starting something amazing in a relationship. And the Magician actually rules the aces, but he reminds me also of very much the Page energy as well, because the Page, when it comes to the Page of Pentacles, it's about being responsible in relationships and looking at what the potential is of this relationship to grow. So it's looking at with the Pentacle, some of you guys, it might be that you're very much, because the Page of Pentacles represent the physical as well, and this person's very attracted to what's physically in his hands. So it might be that you guys are very attracted to somebody's charisma with the Magician, because the Magician can show up as a very charismatic individual. It might be that you're very attracted to a very charismatic individual, or it might be you're looking at the potential to start something amazing within this relationship with the Magician. It might be that you're looking for a fresh start. The root issue is the world. Let's have a look at why the root issue of this reading is about the world. Well, I feel there's some very big decisions to make here, because you've got Judgment showing here. So Judgment is all about a new phase, a realisation, an awakening. And I think that with the world energy, I wouldn't say that this is necessarily the ending of a cycle for some of you guys, but I feel with the world card, there's a huge recognition that comes with the world. You're looking at something from a very mature on a very mature basis. I think that you're looking down on the relationship now. You seem to have gone through quite a big phase, or quite a big road. You've taken it's almost like something's happened for a long time, or this relationship for some of you guys has been going on for quite a while. And I think that with the Judgment card, this end of the road, somewhere along the line with the world energy, has brought you with the Judgment card to a recognition or a realisation within this relationship that in the recent past you've experienced the devil, because around that we've got the devil in the recent past. So you got majors, a lot of majors already showing up. So you got the devil in the recent past, and I think that this, uh, again, I would read the Justice card as being a card of awakening. Again, it's one of those cards that it's accepted. There's a sense of acknowledgement here with the Justice energy, and I think that whatever this toxic energy or negative energy some of you guys, or the burdensome energy that some of you guys have experienced in this relationship, it's brought you to a place of understanding with the Justice energy. And I feel that that understanding is with the Eight of Swords, that this relationship does have a lot of knots. It's got a lot of problems with the Eight of Swords. Some of you guys might be feeling slightly trapped. Some of you guys might be feeling slightly restricted. But I feel that this toxic energy of the devil has brought a sense of recognition with the Justice energy that some of you guys might be feeling slightly trapped. You might be feeling slightly limited within the relationship with the Eight of Swords. It might be that there's recognition that neither of you are talking about the problem with the Eight of Swords energy. What's influencing you is the Queen of Coins. And let's have a look at what shows... Well, she's flipped out, so I have to take her. Sorry, I hope you can see that. Queen of Swords. Sorry, the lighting is terrible on these cards. So a Queen of Swords is showing here, and when you get two queens, I don't think it's two people. I think it's this queen, and she's influenced by this queen here. So I think that what's influencing you right now is there's a person around you, a Queen of Coins. And I think that this person is very focused with the Queen of Swords energy. It might be that this woman, there's a person around you who's very focused on family ideals, but I feel with the Queen of Swords energy, it's not that she has a hidden agenda or anything like that, but I feel that this woman is very, very, whoever this person is for you guys, I think that she's very, very focused on this. This is the only way to do something. I think there's somebody around you. You get two queens in a reading and it will show who the person is. The first card should say, well, this is who the person is and what are they influenced by? Well, they're influenced by their ideas. So this woman, I feel, is very much influenced as the Queen of Pentacles by her ideas to have this solid relationship. And it might be that it's you, that what's influencing you right now is that you, Taurus, are very influenced as the Queen of Coins. You're looking at the coin and you're looking at the potential of the Ace of Coins, because all of the pages, the page, the King, the Queen, the Knight, they all hold the Pentacles. So they're looking at the material, they're looking at the Ace of Coins, and the Ace of Coins is the potential to have a long-term relationship. It's not a long-term relationship yet, but it could be the potential to have that. And I feel that you're very influenced by the idea with the Queen of Swords to have that. So I think this is you. I think that this is you, Taurus, and I think that you as the Queen, what's influencing you right now is that you want to settle down with the Queen of Coins energy here, and I think that you're very influenced by the idea with that Queen of Swords energy that you want commitment with the Hierophant energy. Now, I don't think it's a cut, because Queen of Swords can be a cut, so it could be no, Ten of Coins as well shows with that as well. We've got a Ten of Coins here. So I would say that what's influencing you right now is that you guys want to settle down. And I think that you really want to have a dialogue. You want to have an open dialogue with that Queen of Swords about the commitment of the relationship. Because the Queen of Swords can also be about an open dialogue. I don't think that this is necessarily a legal thing going on. It might be for some of you guys, because we do have the Queen of Swords and she can be a legal card. Hierophant can be all about the courts. So it might be something is going on here. So if you guys might be evaluating maybe something legal in terms of the court, family courts, because you've got the Ten of Coins and the Hierophant, and that can be something like a family court. So it might be something like that for some of you Taurus who are involved in a relationship. But some of you guys, it might be with the Queen of Coins as well, that what's influencing you is you're evaluating settling down. And I think that you maybe with the Queen of Swords want to have an open dialogue about the commitment in the relationship as well. Or it could be something legal going on potentially. As a result of that, the energies around you, or what the focus will be for the month of March 2018, is all about the Lovers, and all about love with the King of Wands. You got a person showing there, so I feel that what's energizing you and what your focus is love. It could be with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius individual. I think with somebody who's very committed. For some of you guys, though, the King of Rods can also be a married individual, so there might be something like that going on as well. If the Queen of Pentacles is you, then the Queen of Rods, when the Queen of Swords, when you get two queens, it can mean problems with two females as well. So it might be that what's influencing you is that you've been thinking about and you've been evaluating another female. It could be the Queen of Swords in her relationship, this Hierophant and the Ten of Coins. Maybe there's something to do with another person. It might be somebody, a third-party situation. I'm not seeing any evidence of third-party, but could potentially be that. I think there's certainly problems within this relationship, and it might be that one of you is not taking the relationship as seriously as the other. But I think the focus is on bringing unity with a King of Wands, because the Lovers card is all about unity as well, and bringing partnership and togetherness in a relationship with this King of Rods. So I feel that your focus is on having this person, and you can see the King of Rods looking towards the Lovers. So this is something that whenever the King of Rods faces a card, it's something that he wants, he or she wants. So what your guys will be focusing on is having this person really wanting, I feel, the commitment that you do in the relationship. And as a result of that, the most likely outcome will be this Five of Coins energy showing here. Well, I think it's good because you've got the, you know, if there's been any distance in the relationship, I feel with the Star card it's going to be healed, because the Star is all about healing. The Five of Coins can also be a card, and also when you get the Star card, it's fated, it's destined for you. So the most likely outcome will be that you guys with this Two of Coins, now the Five of Coins is also about a relationship that really shouldn't be a relationship, because it's outside the boundaries of the church. And especially if there's anything to do with marriage or a third party situation, it might be that, you know, to be outside of a traditional accepted relationship, because these are two outcasts. It could be that to be outside of the boundaries is your destiny. So you're destined to be with an individual, but maybe not destined to be accepted by everybody else. For some of you guys coming in, you've got this Seven of Wands that you're going to experience, and we're going to have a look at why you're going to experience the Seven of Wands energy. Six of Coins. So I think that somebody is rejecting, and I think it might be you guys, especially if there's a third party situation coming in here. I think that you're going to be rejecting being this person's kind of, you know, cast off, if that makes any sense, or being the other person in the relationship, because the Six of Coins can show somebody who's got divided loyalties. So especially if you've got here somebody, because I'm seeing problems with the Devil energy, bringing a sense of recognition or acceptance that there are going to be some huge limitations, I feel, with this Eight of Swords in the recent past. And I feel the challenge for you guys is Queen of Pentacles. Okay, and that could be you. The challenge is you're wanting to settle down, but it might be that there is a Queen of Swords here, another individual who's actually in a marriage or a commitment with this individual, and as a result of that, your focus will be on having love, or having a man or a woman, this King of Wands, decide on who it is that he wants, because the Lovers can be a third party. And for some of you guys, it might be that, you know, to be outside of the realms of something that is accepted in society, with that Two of Five of Coins showing there, is your destiny. You know, you're destined to be in a relationship maybe with someone who, you know, other people don't deem it to be the right thing, but you guys, against all odds, you make it, because the Five of Coins is about making it against all odds, and the Star is about destiny. So it might be for some of you guys, you're destined to make it against all the odds that are thrown against you. However, I feel that you guys here will be rejecting either feeling kind of like second class to this individual, or you're going to be rejecting with that Seven of Wands, kind of this person's divided loyalties, only giving some time to you sometimes and giving some time to the other, because what you're going to experience is the Knight of Wands energy. And let's have a look at what the Knight of Wands energy is. So you've got an Emperor showing here. So you're experiencing a change, or coming in is an Emperor. Now that's interesting, the Emperor, because Taurus, it's a very weird reading, because you've got so many court cards, and when you get loads of court cards in a reading, it either means that there are a lot of people involved in the situation, or it means that you've got, you know, certain energies going on in the situation. So you've got the Knight of Rods, but it's rushing out of the Emperor. So I feel that this is more about a change in terms of a situation that's been pretty difficult, and I think that there's also some form of a change in terms of, I wouldn't read this as a person, I feel that this is more to do with an energy, and I think it's the energy of stagnation and an obstacle, and I feel that there's going to be a change in terms of this obstacle with this Emperor energy showing up here, because your hopes are the Ace of Cups. And let's have a look at what the Ace of Cups is about. Yeah, Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So your hopes are, I feel this person's going to be, you know, open with that Ace of Cups to building a long-term loving relationship with you. And the outcome shows as a King of Swords. And let's have a look what shows up with the King of Swords. I think there's a decision made here. with this King of Swords. Yeah, and I think this person will decide with the King of Swords to offer love with the Page of Cups. I think this person makes a decision to offer you something. Whatever the case is for some of you Taurians. I mean, what I'm getting from the reading, because it was in a way, it was a little bit difficult because I didn't know. I just feel that there's somebody some of you guys could be involved in with, and I feel that it's been a very difficult situation because they might have somebody else. It might not necessarily be a wife or a husband. It might be somebody that they've been in a long-term relationship with. So I feel that you guys, in the month of March 2018, for those of you in a couple or, you know, seeing someone attached to someone, I think that you are looking at the potential with that Page of Cups energy, Page of Pentacles, sorry, to start something new with an individual with the Magician energy, to manifest something new, because the Magician is a manifestation card. And the root issue is, I think that you have come to a great conclusion with that moon, with the world energy here, that something needs to change. So there needs to be a huge upheaval. There needs to be a new phase now, because in the recent past, I feel that there have been problems with the Devil energy. And I think with the Justice card, I feel that these problems have brought a sense of recognition and acceptance that there are great limitations within this relationship. And it could be because I feel that your challenges that you want to settle down with an individual here, Taurus, but I feel that there is another individual, I feel here, a Queen of Swords, who's actually committed to the person that you're with that Hierophant and the Ten of Coins. They're both marriage cards when you get them, and as a result of that, it might be that your focus is on this King of Wands making a choice between you and this other individual. The most likely outcome, it might be that in terms of being an outcast or not being in a traditional relationship with this person might be your destiny here, or it might be with the Five of Coins that the illness in this relationship, the lack of stability, might finally heal itself with the Star. I feel that you guys might reject, with that Seven of Wands energy showing there, having to be second best or play second fiddle to another woman or another man with the Six of Coins, or you'll reject somebody who's got divided loyalties between you and somebody else. And I feel that what you'll experience coming in is a change. So there's going to be a lessening of the stagnation that's happened in this situation. I think that you're going to experience maybe a changed man as well, because this is all about change, and this is a man, especially if you're a woman. So I feel that you'll experience a changed man or a changed person, somebody who tends to be loosening their grip on the situation. Your hopes will be, you know, this love is going to grow to the Ten of Cups. It will grow to a stronger, more loving, more stable, emotionally stable relationship. And I think that the outcome shows with this King of Swords that you'll have somebody who's going to make a definitive decision to offer you love with the Page of Cups energy. So I feel that for some of you guys, you will get what you want, okay? I think that you will get what you want, okay? I think you will get what you want going forward. Let's get the reading for you singles, Taurus. Sorry about this, I keep getting the sniffles. So, alright, Universe Spirit, show me what's coming in for those Taurus who are single in love. Show me Taurus and love for singles in March 2018. Show me Taurus and singles. Single Taurians, please. Show me single Taurus people and what's coming in for love for March 2018. Show me. Alright, we're going to split the deck on this one, like so, and let's have a look. So you guys, the Eight of Coins, you might be focused on your work in March 2018, or you're focused to working towards something in terms of love. Maybe on yourself with the Eight of Coins. Eight of Coins is all about hard work and focus. The challenge is the Ten of Swords, the reason you're doing that. So some of you guys have been betrayed, you've been very hurt, so it might be that your focus is around work. The root issue for the Eight of Coins is, yeah, Three of Swords. It might be a third party, it might be somebody lied to you. You get the Three of Swords in a reading, it can be somebody lied to you. So I think that you've been heartbroken, and I think somebody lied to you, could have been a third party. And in the recent past, I think that you guys have focused, Taurus, on taking a break with the Four of Swords. The most likely outcome for love coming in, yeah, there's a King of Pentacles showing here, but this can be you as well, because your Taurus King of Pentacles is actually a Taurus person within the tarot. Okay, this will either be another earth sign, or this could be somebody coming in. I don't think it's you though. I think if it is you, what you're working towards here, Taurus, you're going to experience success with it, because you've got the King of Pentacles showing it. So you're going to master that feeling. You're going to master whatever it is you've been working on concerning yourself. You'll master it with the King of Pentacles. Coming in, what you're going to experience is the Six of Swords. You're going to be able to move on from this situation. Right now, you guys, Three of Cups, good. You're involved in groups. You're possibly spending a lot of time with family and friends. The Three of Cups energy showing here. Ace of Coins, there could be an opportunity for a new venture in terms of love. Somebody might be asking you out, the Ace of Coins. Hopes are going to be for a King of Wands, somebody who will commit to you. And what's the outcome? The Knight of Swords. So, Knight of Swords can be either you leave a situation, it can be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or it can be that it's a flash in the pan relationship, or you're moving a relationship around really quick. Let's get... I think that you guys right now, Three of Cups, you're involved with friendships. I think you're having a lot of pleasure right now with the Three of Cups. And as a result of that, I think that you guys, I don't think you're involved in a third-party situation, though. But I think that's already gone. So I think that you're involved with friendships and things like that. So let's have a look at why you're doing the Ace of Coins. Why is Taurus doing the Ace of Coins in March 2018? Show me an Eight of Coins. Okay, so I think that you are working towards growing something in your life, because you've got the Seven of Coins. You're working towards getting some results. Coins aren't always about money. Can be work, definitely. Can be projects, definitely. It might be that you're trying to build up your finances, you're focusing on work. But you might also be working towards getting some viable results in terms of who you are as a person. It might be some of you guys are going to the gym, you're doing things like that, you're building yourself up. Because the root issue is the Three of Swords energy. Let's have a look at what's going on with this Three of Swords energy. Well, it's good. I think that this Three of Swords, you have been through some heartache and pain, but it might be that a third-party situation resulted in the closure or the ending or a conclusion, brought a conclusion to a relationship, because the world card can be a conclusion, this can be a third party. So it might be a third-party situation, brought a conclusion to a relationship. Mind you, some of you guys, it might be with the world energy and this Three of Swords, you've actually healed over a third-party situation, and I feel that, or heartbreak, and I feel that in the recent past you've experienced with this Four of Swords, I think that you've nearly healed over this situation, because you've got the Four of Swords. In the recent past, you've been healing over some tension, because the Nine of Wands is all about tension. So I think that you've been trying to heal over feeling really anxious and really tense about the situation with the Nine of Wands, because your challenge is the Ten of Swords. And I think that you guys were probably betrayed with that Ten of Swords energy. You might have been betrayed by somebody who was quite unkind, quite emotionally distant. It might be that you've felt defeated. There was an ending with a Queen of Swords for some of you Taurus. It might be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with that Queen of Swords energy. It might be that you felt betrayed when somebody cut you out. Queen of Swords represents people that cut people out. So you might be feeling betrayed because somebody cut you out. They didn't contact you. They didn't speak to you again, that type of thing. And as a result of that, I think that you've been working towards, possibly, getting some results, maybe from a project that you're working on or from yourself. Could be going to the gym. Remember, the Pentacles represent health as well as money and material stuff, experiences that you go through. So I think you're just putting a lot of work into yourself, or it could literally be work. The most likely outcome will be for love, the King of Pentacles energy showing here. So no, I think that you guys, the most likely outcome, you got this King of Pentacles here, and a word came to my mind. When you do tarot, words come to you. The King of Pentacles, I think, faces the chop. I don't see the King of Pentacles as being you. I think that this is the person. The most likely outcome is I think that you're going to chop this person. I think you're going to get rid of them, because you've got the Five of Swords showing here, and it's almost like they've got the swordsman here, and he's already gotten rid of two people, and he's looking at the King of Swords. Can you see that? He's looking over at the King of Swords, and he's saying, right, you next now. So I think that the most likely outcome is whoever this person is, the King of Pentacles, male or female, that did this to you, Taurus. I see you cutting this person out. You're going to give this person the chop. Coming in, you've got the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is all about moving on, and I feel that you're moving on to other options. I think that you're going to move on and look at other options with that Seven of Cups energy showing there, because right now influences coming in are the Ace of Coins, and let's have a look what shows with the Ace of Coins. I think there's potential. It might be that you're made an offer. I think that you're going to be making an offer to see, for some of you guys, it might be that whatever it is that you're looking to invest in, it doesn't go the way that you want it to, because the Five of Coins can represent financial instability, and the Ace of Coins, and it is a love reading, but the Ace of Coins is, healthy, and it's the potential for something to be long term. And we, even though this is a higher card, it's also a lesser card in a way, because this represents, fruitfulness and abundance, but the Five of Coins means lack. So it might be whatever potential comes to you now, it might lack something with the Five of Coins right now coming in with that Five of Coins. It might also be that you'll be offered to go out, because the Five of Coins can also be coming out of your comfort zone, going out of your apartment, your flat, and I do feel that you guys have been trying to heal over feeling very tense and feeling very restless with that Nine of Wands, and I feel as a result of that coming in, it might be somebody offers you out with the Ace of Coins. With that Five of Coins can be leaving a flat. This can be two people going to the pub. So you might be offered to do something, or you might be offered a helping hand or some form of support with the Five of Coins showing there. Five of Coins can also be about support. Your hopes will be a king. Hopes or fears are a King of Wands. Yeah, well, I think that your hopes, male or female, are to find a King of Wands. King of Wands and the Empress. So the King of Wands is all about a man or a female, somebody who's passionate and committed. So your hopes will be, I think, to find someone who is probably committed to building the relationship with you, marriage, engagement, maybe having children, somebody who really wants to settle down and nourish and nurture the relationship. You've got the Knight of Swords as the outcome. Let's have a look at the Knight of Swords as an outcome. Yeah, I think it'll be a fleeting thing with the Knight of Swords. I don't think you're going to be particularly interested. I think you guys might be offered out with this Five of Coins. I think you might be offered to go out and to, to do different things, all right? I think you might be offered some form of support from an individual, I think you might be offered out on a date, something like that for some of you single Taurians, but I feel that this will be, you'll make a swift move, Taurus. It will be a swift relationship. It might be that neither of you are particularly interested. It might be that neither of you actually thinks that you kind of gel as people together. You don't really seem to match with this Four of Cups, but I think it will be a short-lived thing with that Knight of Swords, as neither of you with the Four of Cups will be particularly interested, or it might be that you're not particularly interested, or maybe the other person isn't. But I do see you guys getting in and about, out and about again with love, but it might be that, you have to kiss a few frogs to get a prince or a princess. Let's have a look at this final reading that we're going to do here, Taurus. Let's have a look for you. There we go. So we're just going to do a 5-card general reading for you, Taurus, okay? So, Universe, Spirit, what is the advice? What is the message that you have for Taurus? Just a general message that you've got for Taurus for the month. Just a general message you have for Taurus for the month of March 2018 in a 5-card cohesive reading. Show me. Okay, so you got new beginnings here. Well, you've got a new beginning with the Ace of Wands. But we've got the Seven of Wands. I think that you guys might be rejecting something. I mean, I could have said the new beginning will bring you to a place of power with the Seven of Wands, because Seven of Wands is all about holding the power. But I feel that just looking at the other cards, I think that you're going to reject something. And I think a new beginning here with the Ace of Wands, with some of you Taurus people, might be rejected with the Seven of Wands. Because I think that you're going to be in a dilemma as to how you feel with the Queen of Cups on taking action with the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is all about taking action and initiating a new drive. So I feel that there is a new beginning coming to you. It could be an offer. An offer will come to you in which you might reject this with the Seven of Wands. And I think it's because you're going to be in a dilemma with the Two of Swords, or in two minds about how you feel Page of Queen of Cups, it could be around communicating with an individual, or it could be about initiating this thing with this individual here. Okay. So, I think something new is coming to some of you guys, but I think that you might be a little bit undecided about it, and you might either put a hold on it or you might reject it, because I think that you're going to be in an emotional dilemma as to whether you want to initiate a change. Yeah, and I think that I just pulled some more cards. You got the Age of Swords. I think that you guys will be feeling confused as to whether to open your heart or accept an offer, maybe with the Knight of Cups, or to offer something to an Emperor. Alright, and it might be some of you guys end up withdrawing Four of Swords and walking away with the Eight of Cups. Okay, it might be that you're confused at an offer from an Emperor. It's either that you're going to withdraw and walk away, or maybe you're worried about this person doing that. But I think that you're going to be in a dilemma over something that's offered to you in March 2018. Alright, that's your reading, Taurus. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and have a really great day. Take care. Bye-bye.